Well, welcome to a test stream of round number 6 at Misano as we're about to go racing and just testing some new audio setups in the studio. It's a Monday afternoon. It's a beautiful, beautiful day out here in Cape Town, and we're heading off to Misano for some testing. Well, on board in the new Ferrari, this is the GT3 Evo, the 2020 model. Some of the updates on ACC. Right, so let's fire up this beautiful engine. Let's get the ignition on, and let's see if I can still drive one of these things. Right, there we go. Engine has fired up. And let's do 1 or 2 laps of Misano just to check audio and check that everything is working correctly. Well, I see we do have a viewer. This is just a test. Not to worry, no actual racing today at Misano. We are literally just doing a couple of setup tests as we had catastrophic failure behind the scenes on Tuesday from Monza. It was meant to be, or what was an amazing race, turned out not to be such an amazing race. For your host, Sean Peters, had no sound, no volume, no nothing coming from our broadcasting centre here in Cape Town. Right, let's just hear what the volume sounds like. Just over 2 minutes into our stream, and we're coming out of the pits here in Italy. You'll see quite a long pit exit, and some very fresh rubber and extremely cold. Well, you see there what I'm talking about, and a very tight double right-hander. Right, let's get those tyres warmed up. As I said, on board the Ferrari GT4, you'll know that the weapon of choice for current championship points leader, Stefan Wessels, the young man there from Plumstead. And let's see what this beautiful car can do around the circuit. Misano circuit out of Italy. You can see beautiful skies up above. Deep into the corner there. Majority of the corners here, right-hand turns. And just jabbing on the brakes there, just setting the car up. Now, unfortunately, as I said, this is just testing. I'm not really good at this game at all. Fairly new to it. And we're just doing a volume test just to get the audio right. Oh, and that is a very tight bit of the course. Hard onto the brakes for this very sharp right-hander. Not doing very well there at all. As I said, if If you are tuning in, this is really just an audio test. And just getting some speed there. You'll see very, very tight. These guys, next week, Tuesday, just over a week from now, going to have their hands full. You saw what it looked like at Monza. Just not getting the grip out of these tyres at the moment. We'll get there soon. Wow. Getting it all wrong. Just having a look at settings. Struggle with the traction control on the level it's at the moment. Oh, tight, very tight right-hander that. And we'll get all the turn names and all the information of the circuit within the next week. We'll do some homework. As the commentator, I'd like to give you guys the most accurate rundown of what I see on the circuit. Wow. It's getting it all wrong there. As I said, that double right-hander, very, very tight. And if you put the whole of this car, these mid-mounted Ferraris do not enjoy going too up on those curbs. You'll see how it just throws the car all over the place. Right, let's try and get a consistent lap. Getting used to a track I've never ever driven before. You'll see I just get it all wrong. These right-handers are just so tight. Right, testing 1, 2. Yep, mic is fine. As I said, you don't want to catch too much of the full curb. You'll notice on the Mercedes-Benz with the motor up front, it just has a little bit more give coming into those very sharp turns. Wanting to grab a handful of that curb on these Ferraris, not always the best thing. You watch when steer front goes out, just sets the car up perfectly. Here we go, tight right-hander, you've got to get all the way down into first gear and stay there. Getting on the gas hard there and staying there. Not turning in too soon there, you'll see I should run it a lot wider. Tires up to temperature now, you can feel the grip coming through. Another double right-hander, this is a tricky, you've got to shave off quite a bit of speed. Right, let's see. You should be able to go through here, flat out, yep. And then hard onto the brakes, roundabout here. You can see brake indicator showing that I can go run a lot wider, a lot deeper before I hit the brakes. Right. So getting better. Just got to get it quicker through this double right-hander. Solidly on to the gas there. And braking point. Not very good at all, just running it way too wide. Not concentrating, just looking down at my other screens to see what the sound looks like, the audio settings. As I was saying, let's just try and run this as hard as we can through here. And then hard onto the brakes, and you'll see you'll just get it. Oh, and managing to hold on to it. And I think we are going to pit after this lap and do a quick run through on our audio settings to make sure that everything sounded okay. Unfortunately, doing a one-man job behind the scenes, pressing all the buttons, making sure that everything works. And there we go, another fairly decent lap. Maybe just getting the tail out a little bit too much. Time to move back down into the pits. Right. We hope that the sound was much better. At least there is sound. From what I can see, it is going out. I'm hoping so. Alright, we're going to head back into the pits now, and we're going to call it quits to just run through and see what our sound is like. And hopefully we've got it sorted out for round number 6 from Misano in Italy, as the commentator takes out the Ferrari GT3 Evo. This is the 2020 model, last year's model. It's a quick car. Well balanced, and it was rather exciting for me to have had the opportunity to take out this beautiful car. We're up, getting it a bit wide there over the sand trap, and we're about to come into the pit lane, and it's box. Well, there we go. Thanks for that. Let's see what we can do.